Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Collectively Fearless with yours truly, Matt Knight. And today we're going to talk about something that I've talked about 1,000 times called victimhood. And I'm probably going to talk about it 1,000 more times. But before I do, got to give a quick plug to my sponsor, Urban Boulevard. If you haven't checked them out yet, they got a lot of really cool clothing designs for men and women. So if you go to their website right now and you see anything on there that you want to place an order for and that you think is really dope, make sure that you apply my promo code Matty25 to get 25% off any purchase you make. So go there, apply my discount code. I guarantee you won't regret it. Now, let's go ahead and get into today's episode. Today we're going to talk about victimization. And full disclaimer, I've definitely been there. I've definitely been in that depressed, victimhood state of, like, just thinking about people, especially people that you've known for a long time. Maybe you were close pals with them. Maybe their family. Maybe they're your coworkers. Just somebody that you would never even think would ever do what they did to you. But they did, and it is what it is. And the best thing that you can do right now is, I mean, you don't have to hit below the belt. You don't have to just go on full attack. You don't have to block their number. You don't have to call them names. You don't have to you don't have to stoop down to their level, right? The only thing you can do right now is move on. Wish them well. And if they come up to you anytime in the future, and maybe they apologize, maybe they bring something up, like, let them do that. But don't voluntarily reach out to them. Don't voluntarily go up to them. Especially don't start. It's just, maybe I'm saying this because I'm a peacekeeper. I've been that way my whole life. I mean, I'll get confrontational as fuck if I have to. I'll get super, like, in your face if I think that you're wrong, or if I think that you're mistreating me or anybody close to me. But for the most part, I don't really confront. I don't really get into unnecessary confrontations with people if um if what they do, or if the situation doesn't call for it, right? So yeah, I mean, the best thing you can do right now is just move on. Um, keep in touch, and if they come back to you, cool. If they apologize, cool. But just lick your wounds, move on, and just go from there. Because I understand what it's like to have gone through that, and to just constantly, just have animosity, and just have all this bitterness brewing inside of you. And what good does that do? And I mean, the reason that I think I've done it myself, and the reason why I think a lot of people have, is because, in the last 5 years, victimization has been so falsely worshipped and glorified. And like people are trying to normalize it, and you know this has been going on for a long time, but I would say especially in the last 5 years, since the Me Too movement started. Which, look, if you're a woman, and you've been treated like that, or you've been sexually harassed, right, by any man in your life, I I um I I really feel for you. I really think that any guy that think that that's okay is not okay with me. And I think that they need to be buried underneath a jail cell. But 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 it doesn't really stop there, right? It's not really a matter of, if you're a woman and you ever went through that, that you take them to court, you sue them, and you get your, what do you call it, you get your reparations, right? It never stops there. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get you to normalize it and make that your lifestyle. So that, I'm going to go ahead and throw in a little quote for you guys. from Adam Carolla in his book "I'm Your Emotional Support Animal," and it goes, I don't think I know a single successful victim. And it's true. I don't know anybody that decided, hey, I'm just going to be a victim for the rest of my life. I'm just going to be bitter. I'm just going to be resentful towards people. And I'm just going to go to every single person's page, anybody that I know, unfollow, or if like people that I subscribe to on YouTube, unsubscribe, unfollow, and you're just like constantly going through pictures and posts and just getting more upset, more angry, more resentful. What good does that do for anybody? I mean, like for me, I don't think I've ever unfollowed anybody once. The only time I've ever unsubscribed from somebody's channel was H3H3 because because I decided, okay, this guy's a fucking woke progressive idiot, so I'm just not going to watch his videos anymore. Unsubscribe, and that was it. But that's really the only channel that I can remember unsubscribing from. But I don't usually do that. And why? I have better things to do. And if that's your thing, if that's something that that takes up a good amount of your time, well then maybe you need to find some hobbies, like find better shit to do. Because what good does that do for anybody? And I know some people talk about, oh, just fuck that person forever. Don't let them take up any kind of real estate in your head. Don't let them. If you see them, don't even look at them. Don't even say hi to them. What good? How's that making not only the other person better, but how's it making you better? It's talked about in the Bible a lot, that if you do that, if you make that your whole life, well then you're actually doing yourself more of a disservice than you're doing for the other person. You're actually doing more harm to yourself than you're doing for the other person, because the other person they're going to move on. They're going to go about their day-to-day life. They're going to do what they're going to do. And 9 times out of 10, they're not even thinking about you. And I talk about this a lot. There's approximately 8 billion people here on the planet. Are you going to get all 8 billion people to like you and to care about you and to give you attention? Of course not. And if you're expecting that to ever happen, well, then I'm sorry, you're an idiot. And you've got issues, and maybe you need to see a therapist or a psychiatrist, which there's nothing wrong with that, guys. There's nothing wrong. Where I draw the line on that is, psychiatrists and psychologists that have some kind of ulterior motive. They just want to prescribe you pills just so that they can make their profit off of it, because that's how they're making most of their money. So find somebody that is. So find somebody that you can 100% put your trust and faith in. Somebody that actually cares. Somebody that actually will want to listen to your problems and will want to maybe not form like some kind of a buddy relationship with you, because that's weird, right? Like that goes outside of the psychiatrist and patient relationship, right? But find somebody that can deeply invest in you. Whatever hour or 2 hours that you spend with them is an investment that you're not only making in them, but it's reciprocated. So guys, we need to stop with all this victimhood bullshit. One of the best ways we can do that is, it starts with us. It starts with not only you, but your mind and your body, because if up here isn't right and over here isn't right, well then you're not going to be right anywhere. Your relationships are going to suffer. Your job is going to suffer. It's just everything is going to be complete shit, and you will have to spend the rest of your life as a victim. but but the only way you can prevent that from happening is you got to start taking action. And look, if other people aren't treating you a certain way, if they're not giving you some kind of attention, which guys, that's going to happen. I mean, I've spent 30 years on this planet, and you know, have spent much of my adult life just being constantly bitter and upset, about people that aren't reaching out to me. And there's this guy, that I knew back in high school that I think is a fan of my channel. I think he really likes my content, and so I'll see like likes, and maybe he's share my content, but it's not something that I'm already like expecting, right? It's not something where like, oh, that this guy went to high school with me, 13, 14 years ago, so he better be a fan of my content. He better support my channel. No, it's not anything like that. This just happens to be a guy that I went to high school with, that, I was really cool with before, that resurfaced and saw some of my videos, and he just happens to really like what I'm putting out. He just really likes what I've been saying, and that's cool. I think it's really dope when that happens, but it's not something that I'm already like expectant of, like people owe me favors or anything like that. And the reason why I say that is because I've been the complete opposite of that for a long time, and it's made me sick to my stomach. It's made me really depressed, really sad, but it's also made me feel really icky about myself. Like I need to take a shower, like 3 or 4 times a day. So anyway, guys, that's my episode on victimization. Again, there's going to be plenty of more of this where this came from. So to stay tuned for that, make sure that you subscribe to me on YouTube at Collectively Fearless. Follow me on Instagram at itsmatty_ice, and share my content. Again, two of the most important things that you can do: go and support my sponsor and share my content. So anyway, guys, and until tomorrow, I will see you guys again soon. Have a great rest of your day.